Hello and welcome back to Quick Tips. Today I want to talk to you about something that almost every new user of Adobe misses, and that is the option for your different workspaces. So many times while learning new things about Adobe, I'll go to a video and there'll be some tool that isn't visible to me or is in a different place than what I'm expecting. And the problem comes from workspaces. We're going to take a look today at workspaces in a couple of different programs and how you can use them to really make your work better. First up, here in Premiere Pro, if we come up here to the top right corner, our workspaces are right here. And we can choose from Starter, Essentials, Vertical, etc. I'm not going to go through this entire list because it's quite long. As you can see here, I'm in the Effects workspace. But that workspace is been modified. I've changed it. I've done some different things to make it work for me as an editor. And as you get more comfortable with Adobe, this is something you will do as well. Now, when you're getting started, a lot of times I do recommend starting in something like Essentials. And when I do that, we can see how it changes my workspace. Now, with that being said, if I need something else, I can always open up that window. One of the things that I love to have open when I'm editing here in Premiere Pro is the text window. And all I have to do is come up here to Window and make sure that text is open. Now, according to this, text is open, but I don't see it. Where is it living? Over here in the corner, there's some arrows. And by selecting those arrows, I should be able to get to text. And now we can see that option. Additionally, if I like to move these panels around, I can adjust them, I can select them, I can make them larger, I can make them smaller. And if I want to, I can always come right back up to Workspaces and reset it to the previous layout. Additionally, I can come in here and save it as a new workspace. But for now, I'm going to go back to Effects because that's the workspace I like, and leave it there. With Photoshop, it's right up here in the top corner, and I'm actually going to have to move Photoshop over a little bit because my screen capture is going to cut a little bit of this off. If I hit that drop down, we can see that it has Core Tools, Essentials, Graphic and Web, etc. Now, with this, you can see there are fewer options here in Photoshop, but you can still change them, and if you're missing something, then you can always go and open it up, just like we did before, through Window. Now, one of the big differences I always talk about during my demos are my panels here. You can see I have my Layers and Properties panel broken off, and usually these are attached. And if I drag them over to the side, they will attach once again to the side. And this might be what it looks like for you. Personally, I like to click these, drag them, break them off, just so I can move them around easier as I'm doing work. Illustrator's almost the same, right up here in the corner. If I drag that over again so we can see it, I don't want that to cut off on my capture. We can see that we have several different options here and that we can modify this to be the proper workspace for you. Now, just like before, I have broken my pieces off. I like to have those separate so I can move them around. But again, if you like those attached, you can always drag them back over here and attach them to the side. The other thing to remember with some tools is the layout of our toolbar over here. Currently, I'm in Essentials Classic, and take a look at our toolbar. Take a look at what it looks like. If I go back and select Essentials, we'll see that that toolbar actually changes. So do realize if you're ever watching a demo by myself or someone else online, that they may have a different workspace than what you're used to seeing. Those tools aren't gone, they're not missing, they might just be set up in a way different than what you expect. Well, that's it for this week. Hope to see you again next week for another quick tip.